Sure has been a long time since we've worked on this lawn ornament. What's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be getting Appaloosa running again. She's got that old, homemade, home rebuilt 302 in there now. And I've been getting a lot of comments on the video on how it ran, and I don't have an answer. But we're gonna have an answer. Everything's set up in there. Just got to, I filled the system with water and it was leaking water out of the thermostat housing. It looks like I messed up a fitting on the, what do you call it, oil pressure gauge, the crappy plastic tube. So I gotta fix that. After that, it should be ready to go. I kinda wanna do the coolant hoses right with the heater hose and the thermostat bypass, so we'll get that going. But yeah, instead of me talking and just sound like an idiot, I'll just show you what it looks like right now. Here's where we're sitting at now. So I've got a nice Rainforest Special radiator, and I don't have good brackets, so we're just gonna, here, I'll install one right now. It's a little tight. So this is an adjustable radiator bracket. So you turn this little knob up here and there, now it's perfect. So as you can see, I've got lots of ghetto going on with my thermostat bypass and the other heater core hose. So we're gonna fix that. Pretty much ready to run. I've got the Phytech all wired up. Got the fan wired up. Got the fans wired up. We might have to do something about this rat's nest of wiring, but if you know me, it's probably not gonna get done. It's probably gonna stay like this forever. Now, we're not gonna be able to drive it today. I don't have my clutch cable hooked up and don't have the shifter hooked up, and it seems I've misplaced my drive shaft. Nope, found it. And the drive shaft's not in the car. So we got a thermostat housing off, and it looks like we've got some creature of the Black Lagoon going on in there. So we're just gonna ignore it and wipe it out and be on our way. I don't think I've ever really seen a gasket like this with a plastic cellophane on the outer layer. Maybe I forgot to take that off, or I don't know. Probably just a crappy gasket. We've got a good old Felpro that's gonna go back on there. All right, we got all that back together. That was a giant pain in the butt. I don't know why it was so hard for me this time. Probably because it's midnight and I was getting really frustrated. I almost just stopped working on everything. These hose clamps that I got are junk. They're not tightening at all, so I gotta get some tomorrow. My oil pressure sender or whatever was leaking right there, so I took it off and put Teflon tape, cut the end of the hose off, and got a little install kit, put a new crimp on. So that should be good. Tomorrow, we'll be firing this thing up, and hopefully the thermostat housing doesn't leak, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, let's see if this thing will fire up. sounds good. Our oil sender isn't leaking anything. Got a little bit of something. Looks like under the drain plug, maybe? If that has to do with it running. Well, guys, it's a short one today, but I want to at least show you that our old budget, home-built, small block Ford runs. And it sounds pretty good. I can't wait to drive this thing and show you guys how the car drives. Just goes to show you that with a weekend or more and a little bit of money, you can get your project going, and you don't have to buy the fanciest Texas speed engine, or you don't have to get a crate motor from Summit. You can just rebuild what you have. Probably have a couple $100 in that engine. I mean, rings and bearings are nothing. You can put it back together with your regular cam and it'd be okay. You know, what do you think people did back in the day when their hot rods were down? They took it apart in their garage, in their backyard, under a tree, on their picnic bench, whatever, honed it out, slapped new rings and bearings in, and went on with their day. So this is your sign to get that project running. Do what you need to do, take an hour a day, work on it, and start enjoying it. Get that thing off the jack stands. While you're doing that, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, go get them revs.